learn today. Y'all gon' learn today. Y'all gon' learn today.
You already know it's your boy. It's the all-time favorite. Fuck the call time. I show up on Cashtime. Scoop the bros, y'all cave. You know what time it is. We're bringing you that second installment. FHM, motherfucker. We out here finna break down some of your favorite verses. I think today's verse, Vele, is a young verse from a 5FM Cipher featuring Vele myself. We had the boy Kwesta out there, we had the boy Ginger, we had the boy P-Dot. It was on the Free Life show, so really if you guys are fans of the action, you might remember the verse. Let's get it. You lame's gonna learn today.
Y'all gonna learn today.
Fuck it, Lord of Finesse Delivery. The headline act, I'm hot off the press. A lot of you cats is kidding me.
Man, this is that verse. I spit at you, I come at you with some shit like Lord of Finesse Delivery. The headline act, hot off the press. Feel like a lot of you cats is kicking me. And what that basically says is, you know, the delivery, you know your boy is out there. Finesse delivery, that's your style, your grace, smooth delivery, charismatic, you know, that shit that's easy on the ear. And that's where your boy is at, you know, the Lord of Finesse delivery. Headline act, Vele, that's the guy who's normally Vele headlining the show, who's bringing everyone out, Vele. The headline act, hot off the press, Vele, you know, press, I'm hot off the press, Vele, just got printed today, being shipped out. So that's your boy, the headline maker. That's the guy who's just fresh up in the game, being thrown in, hot off the press. Feel like a lot of you cats kitten me. And Vele, you know, cats, kitten, that's Vele young. They ain't got any game. I feel like a lot of you cats, but kitten is Vele kitten and kidding. So you cats is kidding me, right? I think the next couple of lines is a young. You sleeping on me, you're closer to death. A lot of y'all need to pardon my fresh. And what that means really is that sleep is the cousin of death. You familiar with it? So if, in a rap sense, if we say someone is sleeping on you, it means they're not giving you whatever jewels you were. You're really ungrateful. They're not really feeling whatever you're doing. So I'm saying, you sleeping on me, you're closer to death. Sleep is a cousin of death. If you're not really acknowledging my talent or whatever heat I'm spitting, you're closer to death. And then I say, a lot of y'all need to pardon my fresh. The swag stays out the ballpark. So basically I'm linking your sleep is the cousin of death. And then I take death and I really incorporate fresh to death. And that's your boy, fresh to death. A lot of you lames who are sleeping on me, since there's so many of you lames, need to pardon the swag in that case. Because that's really the lane you've been drawn into from me. So say, you sleeping on me, closer to death. A lot of y'all need to pardon my fresh. Rhyme scarring your flesh. Might spar with some vets. Vele, that's the precise, that's the triple. Rhyme scarring your flesh. Might spar with some vets. For Twitter beef, fuck it, I might tarnish their rep. Wind up with some threats. Basically, that's a young action, Vele, where I'm addressing lames. Okay. At the time I wrote the verse, there was a young going around which Vele, lames had put out a joint, Vele. You know, some of the guys in the industry had Vele shot some shells in our direction. So that action Vele was me basically firing back. We took your lanes. I'm not really trying to be about it, but I mean, if we were to take it there, then you know what time it is. We're just caught right now. I think we can walk back.
Let's.
Rhyme scarring your flesh. Might spar with some vets. For Twitter beef, fuck it, I might tarnish their reps. Wind up with some threats. The flow need a lifeguard on the fence. These mini-me's thinking they try God on the X. So basically what I'm saying with that, Vele, is the swag, the skill, look, the skill is so far gone. You had a young situation where lames are out there. And I mean, just throwing shade at the situation, throwing shade at the camp. And it was a young action, Vele, that obviously I felt like, look, cats are firing direct shots at niggas. And I'm not the type of lame to take that shit lying down. So it's a young Vele, just the response. So it's okay. If y'all finna take it there, on wax. Yo, even in the streets, motherfucker. Even in the streets, then the flow needs a lifeguard and the fence. Now you've been to the beach, you've been at the shore, you've seen the situation where obviously there's a young J. Action where at some point on the sea there's a young J. I don't know, it's a young fence or something. Where beyond that point you're really just fucking with J. All these dangerous sections that are out there in the sea game. So the flow, what I mean is the flow is crazy. When you're out there at sea, vele, and the wave is unsettled and the current is going nuts, you really need a young lifeguard to keep checking the fence and make sure lames are not vele washed out or vele just vele caught in the whole massacre and thrown deep into the ocean. So that's what I mean. The flow is that godly. You really need to keep someone on standby vele to check if vele the fair play game is pretty stunning and lames don't catch it. These mini me's thinking they try God and the X. So that's basically how I'm going to. You lames bit the style. You lames are out there running around with the boys flow rod. I'm acting like I don't see her, but I feel like it's not really a problem if cats are out there handling their own business. With great responsibility comes with great power comes a great responsibility, and I feel like it's only a natural part of the game that cats will drop the swag. But if you lames are gonna run up on the kid and try and style on me with my own swag, then it's like, hey, I'm chill, come on, man. Stay in your place. Then let's say these mini me's thinking they try God and the X, who they trying to address with soliloquies. Soliloquy is the one person dialogue. So for me now it's strange. With lames will be out there talking to themselves. In mind, but not having it in their heads. They're talking to the boy, but you're really just talking to yourself, because we're not even on the same communication channel, pa. So whatever you think you talking to your boy about, you probably just saying that shit to yourself. Who they trying to address with soliloquies? Flow been cold. I just started feeling the breeze at below 0 degrees. I spit at you. That's a young fella. The flow's been cold. Cold is the new hot. Yo, the lame's flow is hella cold. So that's where your boy at. Flow been cold. Y'all just started feeling the breeze. Your lames just woke up, fella. He's singing you with it. Those are Ikazaki. Yo, singing you what, Jay? So your lames just woke up to it. Then the flow been cold. Y'all just started feeling the breeze at below 0 degrees. I spit at you. So I spit at you on some cold shit. That's a young J. Below 0 degrees. It's a young J. Almost freezing point. That's the type of shit I'm spitting at you from. So it's a young village below 0 degrees, a bit under the weather, and that automatically linking with being sick. So that's the play on that. At below 0 degrees, I spit at you. Try test me 5 days later, still at the crease. I've been that dude. That's basically a young cricket reference. There's a form of the game called the test match game, and it lasts for 5 days. So me saying, you try test me, 5 days later I'm still at the crease, 5 days later I'm still in the controlling seat. I'm still out here, being the lane who's handling and calling the shots, yeah, bro. So I'm not out, basically. I'm still that lane who your lane's struggling to deal with. 5 days later, still at the crease. I've been that dude. Y'all's eating, but we been had food. This is my house. I don't recall when I gave the keys. That's very basic, Lames are out there, talking about they just got their first couple of games, so now they running around thinking they all fresh and shit. But like, we been eating. Look at the boys' weight. I'm in the gym every day trying to tone my shit up, cause niggas been eating. Rappers go to the gym. Let's all go to the gym, man. Yeah, this is just the young plea to all the lames out there. I see you, lames. This is not about that though. Yeah, bro. So this is my house. I don't recall when I gave the keys. I'm out here, the big brother came, and you lames, magic, are out here feeling all hyped up, all gassed up, thinking you can run up into the crib with it. But I ain't even cut you niggas the key yet. So you lames need to call the boy when you're at the gate before you even come in. And that's just that. That's the situation. I don't recall when I gave the keys. So y'all resort to being a neighbor to me. but we're not in the same class. Y'all ain't paid up your fees. You lames vele resort to being the neighbor. You lames keep it out there, cause vele we're not in the same class. Y'all ain't paid up your fees. Y'all ain't had that street cred. Y'all ain't come up right. Y'all ain't paid your dues. And it's a young we're not in the same class. It's a young continuation from a line I dropped on Now or Never. Class act by myself, really just the monologue. So I'm vele the private schooling gang, which none of you motherfuckers are in the same class.
The homeschooling gang.
Yeah, boy. Hence I'm at the crib right now. Yeah, boy. And you lames are getting the schooling. But it's a young vele though, which boy. That's where your boy at. We can't be on the same syllabus. They tweet hate, I pretend to win a team, but fuck it, my last verse had me trending in the J. That's vele. Lames will always tweet shit. And I mean, rap, well, as a rapper, vele, you nice with the sensitive nigga game. You take it too hard. Some lames will take it too hard. Some lames, vele, will just disregard. So I'm the type of lame who'll just disregard the hate. I'll pretend to entertain it. Good, I see you lames, but really keep it moving. What the fucking, my last verse had me trending in the J. And I think this was, because this verse is from like early last year. When I wrote it, vele, I was referring to when we dropped vele the Stay Scheming game with your boy, aka.
My flow's beyond saying. Spit crazy, my flow beyond saying. I'm feeling myself, so you can call me while saying I'm the hottest nigga out, but that goes without saying.
When he premiered the action on 5FM on C-Live's show back then, like after the show, your boy was out there trending. So you decide what it means to you. But fucking my last verse had me trending in the J, rocking my 3 chains. I've been planning to get some rings since somebody told me I got what it takes to be a king. That's very basic, you know. I mean, as a king, you need to be looking like a king. You need to be shining right. You just need the accessories game to be godly. Yo, the lame vele is that lame. And obviously a lot of lames they've been earmarking your boy. Yo, the lame vele. You've definitely got that heat, and you could fuck around and climb to the top of the ladder, which I don't take obviously to the head, because you know rappers and egos, and the next thing a nigga falls off. But I see your lames. As a young been blessed, somebody told me I got what it takes to be a king. Steady asking me about the mommy I crush on. You tell paparazzi to move the fuck on. See these lames trying to box me and put a lock on. Basically, it's a young. Lames are trying to box me. Lames are trying to categorize your boy. What's okay? He's a young Javenek lame who handles the flow game. He can't switch it up and give us another type joint that you're not expecting. But you lames are really just kidding yourself. Trying to box me, trying to classify me and say, okay, he's just a nice rapper. He can't really handle the hook game. He can't really give you a full joint. Which is the big mistake lames make, man. You trying to box me and keep me in that box, really put a lock on. And how you lames, how you rookies trying to retire Rocky, that's your boy. When your lames just got on, talking about, I could run up on next, I could put him to bed, pause. Motherfuckers ain't got shit on the kid. 2013, we out here taking this bitch over. FHM, baba. Busy guys, bachele. It's your boy, Dakid X, Cashtime representative. Shout out to my niggas. We out here.
Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today.
Lord of finesse delivery. The headline act hot off the press. Feel like a lot of you cats is kidding me. You sleeping on me, you're closer to death. A lot of y'all need to pardon my fresh rhyme scarring your flesh. Might spar with some vets. For Twitter beef, fuck it, I might tarnish their reps. Wind up with some threats. Flow need a lifeguard on the fence. These mini-me's thinking they try guarding the X. Who they trying to address with soliloquies? My flow been cold, yeah, I just started feeling the breeze at below 0 degrees. I spit at you, try test me. 5 days later, still at the crease. I've been that dude. Y'all's eating, but we been had food. This is my house. I don't recall when I gave the keys. So y'all resort to being a neighbor to me, but we not in the same class. Y'all ain't paid up your fees. Look, they tweet hate. I pretend to win the team, but fucking my last verse had me trending in the J, rocking my 3 chains. Been planning to get some rings since somebody told me I got what it takes to be a king. Steady asking me about the mommy I crush on. Tell paparazzi to move the fuck on. You see these lames trying to box me and put a lock on. How you rookies try to retire Rocky when they just got on, motherfucker. Oh yeah.
5 days later, still at the crease. I've been there.